Oh, I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. Not ready to go. Not ready to go. Welcome to Monday, and I am your hostess with all the toast. My name's Kim Overholt, and this is Cartooning Monday at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. And I am your hostess with all toast. My name's Kim, and I'm going to get you going right from the start. Okay? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm glad you're here, and let's get just started. Okay, so first things first. I'm gonna roll this aside, and I'm going to grab my my stuff here. So bear with me. I put everything away nicely because you got to keep everything nice and neat. As Kimmy the Clown would say, you got to take care of your stuff. You put your things away so they'll be there later when you want to play, right? Okay, so there we go. There's that. Oh, ouch! Ow! Oh, again. And there's that. That's a secret, though. That's a secret. Okay, so let's grab this. All right. Oh, I'm disturbing everything here. All right. Oops. I'm making everything over. Okay. Let's get this down. All right. Can you see this so far? Hold on. So, hold on. If you'd like to know a little bit more about me, let's see. If you'd like to know a little bit more, it looks like a planet exploding, doesn't it? Crazy, right? If you want to know a little bit more about me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to put this here. That's those. I'll move it back in a second. So give me a moment. Yep. Okay, I think I got it now. You know what? I used to be Kimmy the Clown, and I used to have to bring this thing along with me when I used to do what I was planning on doing was doing like a comedy routine, as you can see, and having it so that you'd see me doing like stuff as a clown and trying to set everything up, and doing my best to show you stuff and. At the same time, trying to make sure that I'm even. So if you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website. If you can see it, got the light glare going on here. Let me see. Is that better? Kim Overholt. There it is. If I stand out of the way, it's okay. KimOverholt.com. KimOverholt.com. So check out my stuff and see what I do. And then, today is Cartooning Monday. So hi, I'm here for Cartooning Monday just for you. Yes, and what I always tell people, if you want to get good, you have to practice. Makes perfect. I know you got to keep going. I know. Even when I'm like, hey, I can't do this anymore. No. You got to keep going. Just keep going. Don't let anybody stop you. Because you are in charge of your own future. There you go. Life's what you make it. That's right. That's my motto. I don't mean to cut off my head like that, but I'm going to be sitting over here a little bit closer. I'll get a little closer. So don't be shy. I'm going to get closer to you. I'm going to try. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's go this way. There we go. There we are. All right. So practice. When you ever do cartooning on your own, you need to practice. You have to start with somewhere, right? So that's where I start usually. I tell you, oh, yeah, my guitar's not here today. I was playing with it over the course of the week. I play with it sometimes. Yeah, over the course of the weekend, and it's not here. It's actually downstairs right now, and I'll bring it up maybe a little bit later. Ooh, bring it up. Just kidding. Okay, so. This is my drawing board. Yeah, it looks like a cosmic explosion. And just going to show you the things that I do to do a little bit of comics for you. Okay, so just bear with me. Now, usually, I always tell people when you want to start doing your own comics, good thing to have is, of course, a pencil case with lots of pencils, pens. Erasers. I'll just show you. Ta-da! Pencils, pens, erasers, all kinds of. Get light on the subject here. You can't see it. You just can't see it. Hold on. Let me turn you a little bit. Make it a little bit better. This way you don't get a line. There we go. Let's do it like this. There, you get to see it. See, got everything in there: erasers, pens, pencils, markers, everything that you could possibly need. Now I'm sweating. Oh my gosh, now I'm sweating about it. Okay, and that's what you need to get yourself started doing any kind of drawing or anything. You need utensils. Now, if you have a computer at home and you like to draw on your computer, that's a good way to start too, because you're gonna do, as long as you're drawing. Some people have like one of these little things that, it's got the stylus. You can draw on the tablet, and you have like the little thing that you can start. Oh, wrapping up. All right. Okay. Well, hey, I'll be seeing my man real soon. Looks like. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give you a quick little run through of things that you need when you want to do a little bit of cartooning for a Cartooning Monday. So, da 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 da. So, if you don't have a stylus, and like I say, you don't have a pencil case to put all your markers and stuff in, just make sure you have a pencil and an eraser. Like even just something simple as ta-da. You get one of these. And paper. Now, I have a book here. When I'm traveling and I come up with ideas, I like to get them down. So sometimes I have to bring a book with me. But again, if you have a computer and you want to do it on your computer, kind of get down ideas and stuff for characters. And I'll show you. So I was doing something like that. Sorry, something like that. And you just can continue doing all kinds of things. Give yourself all kinds of ideas. And that's the Shire and Middle Earth. Yeah. So, and for different things, you can make all kinds of ideas. So the kind of thing. Friday the 13th, The Rise, and castles. You can make castles, make swords. You just. This is actually a saddle. This is a saddle. That's a horse. That's a horse's mouth, and there's a tail on the other end. The fly. That's a horse fly. Okay. Robert Frost. I love doing portraits. I'm a portrait person. This is supposed to be Drake. Yeah, this is like a stylized Drake holding the mic. Gonna be dropping it soon. Okay, shallow. uh, sparkle. So, brush, of course. Fire. And a lot of the stuff that I draw, I love coloring in. So as you can see, I just did it last year, 2023. And I do other things like something like that. Like a evil band leader. I don't know. What would you call that? And I get ideas for drawing all kinds of ideas. You never know what you're going to come up with. Sometimes it can mean nothing, but mean a whole bunch of things at the same time to some people. Geeks and freaks. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, like stuff like that. And then getting into, course, doing the classic cartoon style. Cartoons are my faves, and I really enjoy doing them. And I like to get you started on doing your own thing too. All right. And this is just a quick little thing that I love to do, and I won't keep you for very long. So, okay. So practicing doing cartooning. So that's one idea. So that's like I say, you have a book and you put all your stuff into a book, or you can read up on it. And this is also good to have. Like I also keep these things in mind here too. I have Cartoon Cool by Christopher Hart. This is a good book to have. Gives you all kinds of Saturday morning cartoon kind of comics. Or you can get something just like this, like a comic sketchbook. And this is what I've been currently talking about forever, but we're going to get going on this soon enough. But I want to get people interested and fascinated with it. So I'm trying my best to do a little bit more to get you going first before I get started, because there's so many things I want to do in this book, but I can't do it until I get you up to speed too. We got to get on the same page together. So I want you to get going making your own cartoons. And if you wanted to make your own cartoons, this is a good way to get it going. grab this and read up on it because it is fun. And if you're young enough, do it. You know, if you're young enough, you know how to do it. Do it, okay? Because we need more people like you out there, more imaginative thinkers, people that are awesome, like you. Okay, sorry, just picking up some stuff that these are some of the other books that I have. Things like to keep me motivated. Do it now. Okay, so like that, and stuff when I'm bored. I got crosswords. See, I'm always keeping my mind occupied because idle hands. You know what they say about idle hands end up causing more trouble. And believe me, I have. But let's not go there. Let's not talk about that because we all know what that all means. Well, some of you do. Some of them don't. And I just want to keep it that way. Okay, so let's just. I'll move this over for a second, and I'll start you with this. Okay, so whiteboard is a good way to start practicing how to do stuff too. So again, pen, eraser, something to draw on. So I tell you, when you start drawing, if you never drawn before, it's like I can't even draw stick people. Well, stick people aren't very easy to draw either. You have to think about it. Two arms, two legs. But when you go and you would enhance it, you can think about movement of that little guy to be, say, if the body was, instead of having a straight line, you have something that's a curved line. Now you can make the hips change. You can make one line this way and one line this way. And this could be your legs here. And this could be your arms here. And that could be the head right there. And now you've got, get rid of the tail, of course. And now you've got movement to your stick person. And that's where it kind of starts too. So you get making a stick person that can make a movement. And then, you can draw in the circles for where the hands are. And like I say, there's the basic to start off with your triangles, your squares, your circles, of course, for the circle for the head, and plain lines for making lines of all kinds, and as well as the organic shape, I call it. It's whatever the case may be, whatever you want to draw to make it a little bit more yours. So, and you can add lines just like that to make it look like it's moving too, which is great. So you can make this character now look like he's dancing. See, and just adding extra lines. So stuff you can do when you've never tried drawing before, just to get a feel for it. And I was always I tell people too. So like when I started drawing, I would start by just drawing the shadow of somebody, and I'll show you what I mean by shadow. I would start by just drawing, like shading, and I would think of it like the shape of the head is round. So I would kind of make the shape of the head to be kind of roundish, like pointy, almost like football shape. Okay, so that's like the head. And then you think the square of the body is like a square. It's like a square, right? So make like a square shape. So now you got a round thing on a square thing. And then if you add now you can see, because you're just scribbling, but you're making a shape and it looks like a person. Now you can take your pencil and you can trace around it. Right? And you can remove all the stuff in the center. Using an eraser, I'm just using my fingers because it's easy for a whiteboard to do that. See, it's that. Now you look like you got a shape of a person. Now you can fill it in. You can make it look like they're wearing a shirt or something, and pants, and see how it goes. See, and you can have them on a skateboard. kind of thing. If you wanted to do a skateboard, if you can think of an idea of how you want the person to be posed, that kind of thing, on a skateboard kind of thing. There you go. Now you got a. Now you've just started making people. Very simple, very easy. And that's how you kind of get it going that way too. So, I mean, there's so many different ways to make people and make scenes and ideas, all kinds of ideas. And that's how you get started with doing cartooning. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, if you want to get into something serious, like, of course, cartooning, I always give people like the basic squares, and you can make them whatever shape you want them to be, as long as they tell a story as you're going along. So you can have like in between you have a big circle in here, or something else happening down here. Like you can change it up to do so many things. And a big finale at the end kind of thing. So this is always the titles to start. I go there, you put all your information in the first ones. You do like an establishing shot to get, show what the character's doing, and then you bring in the character, that little stick person that you draw, and you get them to do some action. Maybe there's more than one stick person, and they're fighting each other. And then a big thing where they get thrown down on the ground by the other guy, and he ends up victorious. Stick guy is victorious, and at the end, this is the end. You see him jumping around and enjoying himself, the other guy's still sitting on the ground or something. There. Yeah, so you're creating stories as you make cartoons, and that's what the whole thing is about doing cartoons, is creating stories. And when they start saying, "Oh, you don't know how," they have to remake stories. We have to remake the stories. It's like, you don't have to remake stories. There's all kinds that you can make. You just come up with a basic concept of what you want your character to do, and just go for it. I myself have made a book called The Plight of Time. I've made other things in the past, cartoon comic books for friends of mine, and this things like that. And for myself, I just keep on progressing, and hopefully, even when I bring it into my artwork, I do that as well. So I also love to do. Um, Paintings of superheroes, like you can do, kind of make it in that way as well. So there's so many different ways you can use your cartoons for other things other than just basically cartoons, or you can just use it for cartoons. Then you can use it for storyboarding, you can use it for getting ideas across of how you want to kind of move with things. And hey, maybe I should do one of how I want my life, the rest of my life to progress. Okay. Uh, here. Okay, so one day, no. I have a story that I won't tell you because it probably will never happen. Well, it could happen. It's a romantic story. It's full of um, world travel and mystery and romance, and it has to do with Brad Pitt and me being like over here. Yeah. Here comes the whole Brad Pitt thing again. Yeah, so there's an idea. You know what? Even like when you're practicing doing, like, making people's faces is always like a good thing to try and do. And if you get good at making faces, you can try and reproduce people's faces. And Making faces. You can get good at drawing people and make them in different situation kind of thing, you know. Da-da-da. Stuff like that, you know. And have them become a cartoon and make them do all kinds of interesting things, you know. I'm working on that one too. As you can tell, the cheekbones are a little bit too high. You can get rid of those. You can fix them a little bit. There we go. There you go. Make some nice sideburns. There you go. Yeah. See, once you get going, you get good at, you get better at drawing people, and the more you draw people, the better you get. Da-da-da. Okay. Ta-da! So there we go. Ideas like that, and you can just keep drawing people and drawing things. And, you know. There we go. Anywho, yes, you can make it like draw your future. Would you like to draw your future and see it come to life? That'd be something wild and really. I've drawn some pretty wild stuff too in my past. I'd like to see. Anyways, that's another story. But yeah, so you draw people, you draw things, and make up your own cartoons, and just get better at drawing. Period. And that's what the whole point of doing practice is to make it perfect. And cartooning money, that's why I come in and start to do. And what I'm going to be showing you more often is doing a little bit more like I say, just the comic book cartoons, because this is where my bread and butter is probably going to be. If I can get this down, I can start making some real good money, making really cool stories. I have a lot of cool stories in here, a lot of cool stories, and I know you do too. And you can make your own comic books as well. Don't rely on anybody else. Just do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. That's all you can do. Do your best. As I usually like to say, life's what you make it. And if you're not having fun, if there's something that's not right with your life, maybe there's something you should change. And I've changed mine, and I appreciate how it's turned out. And I hope that you change yours or make it better for whatever. Just as long as you leave it better than you found it. Hmm? That's the best you can do, I'm thinking. And well, on that note, I will take off. So peace, out, brother, with a little bit added, as my mom used to say. And I will be back for Magic Tuesday, which I think it's still Magic Tuesday. I was going to switch it around to Magic Monday, but I'm thinking cartooning Monday is still. I love cartooning better than I do magic. I'm thinking so. Plus magic, you can only take it so far. Cartooning, you can keep going with all kinds of ideas. So there you go. Keep your brains thinking bigger than your surroundings. Yeah, there you go. All right, so peace out, brother. A little bit added, and I will see you guys soon enough. And I want to say thank you to all you guys for having a good sense of humor and for putting up with, my drawing. I am going to get down to some serious cartooning soon, and you're going to see it right here, right here.